think about love, we often think about romantic relationships, but love is so much more than it. It's a fundamental human need, and understanding our cravings for love is essential for our emotional well being. We've all experienced it at some point or another, that deep longing for connection, for belonging, for someone to care for us and about us. But have you ever stopped to think about what's driving that craving? It is just a natural part of being human. Or it's there something more going on? Welcome to Mira TV, and today we're gonna talk about craving. For me, personality or personally, understanding my own cravings for love has been a journey of self-discovery. I've realized that my need for love isn't just about having someone by my side, but about feeling seen, heard, and understood. It's about feeling like I belong, like I am a part of something bigger than myself. And I think that's true for a lot of us. We crave love because we crave connection, because we crave meaning. So, why is it so important to understand our cravings for love? Well, for one, it can be a major indicator of our emotional health. When we are feeling unloved or unseen, it can lead to feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and depression. And those feelings can be overwhelming, can't they? They can make you feel like we have not got we are not good enough, like we are not worthy of love. Let's talk about loneliness for a minute. Loneliness is something that affects millions of people around the world, and it's not just about being alone. Loneliness is a feeling of disconnection, of isolation. It's when we are surrounded by people but still feel like we are not seen or heard. And it's a feeling that we can incredibly be painful. It can incredibly be painful. Yes. Societal pressures don't help either. We are constantly bombarded with images of happy couples, of perfect families, of people who seem to have it all together. And it's easy to feel like we are not measuring up, like we are not good enough. We start to believe that we need love to be complete, to be whole. And that can be a really damaging mindset because it sets us up for disappointment. Disappointment because no one can ever live up to those expectations. No one can ever be perfect enough, love us enough, or care for us enough to make us feel complete. And that's because completeness comes from within. It comes from learning to love ourselves, to care for ourselves, and to understand our own needs. But of course, that's easier said than done, right? It's hard to break free from those societal pressures, hard to shake off the feelings of loneliness and disconnection. It's hard to learn to love ourselves, especially when we've been taught that love is something that comes from outside of us. One of the most demanding or damaging things about our culture's approach to love is that it teaches us that love is a scarce resource. We are taught that there is only so much love to go around and that we need to find someone who can give it to us. But that's just not true. Love is abundant. It's everywhere. It's in the way we treat ourselves, the way we treat others, and the way we connect with the world around us. Yes. Romantic love is just one form of love, and it's not even the most important one. Platonic love, the love we share with our friends and family, is just as vital. And self-love, well, that's the most important of all. Without self-love, we can't truly love anyone else. We can't truly connect with anyone else because we are not connected to ourselves. I think that's one of the biggest myths about love. That is, need to be romantic. We think that romantic love is the ultimate form of love, but it's not. It's just a piece of the puzzle. And when we put all our eggs in the romantic love basket, we can end up feeling unfulfilled, unhappy, and unloved. For me, self love has been a game changer. It's not always easy and it's definitely not always comfortable, but it's essential. When I started learning to love myself, things started to shift. I started to feel more confident, more worthy, more connected to myself and others. But of course, it's not just about self love. Platonic love is just as important. Our friends and families can bring so much joy and comfort into our lives, and they deserve our love and care just as much as romantic partners do. And then there's romantic love, which can be incredibly fulfilling, but also incredibly painful. I think that's one of the biggest challenges of love. Learning to navigate the ups and downs, learning to love ourselves, others, and the world around us, even when it's hard, even when it hurts. Because let's face it, love can be painful, it can be messy, it can be complicated, and it can be downright messy. But it's worth it. Every moment of it is worth it because love is what makes us human. It's what connects us, what heals us, and what brings us joy. So I want to share a story with you. It's a story about a time when I felt completely unloved, unseen, and unheard. I was going through a breakup and I felt like I was losing myself. I felt like I was disappearing, like I was invisible. And it was a really painful, really scary time. But I learned something during that time. I learned that love isn't just about someone else loving us back. It's about us loving ourselves. It's about us choosing to see ourselves, to hear ourselves, to care for ourselves, even when it feels like no one else will. And that's a powerful thing because it means that we are not dependent on others for our happiness. We are not dependent on others for our sense of self-worth. We are not dependent on others for love. So, what can we do to nurture our cravings for love in a healthy way? Well, the first thing is to recognize that love is abundant. It's everywhere. It's in every moment. And it's in every connection we make. The second thing is to focus on self-love. Learn to care for yourself. Learn to listen to yourself. And learn to see for yourself. Because when we do that, we start to feel more connected, more worthy, and more loved. The third thing is to cultivate platonic love. Nurture your friendships, nurture your relationships with family, and learn to love those around you. Because when we do that, we start to feel more connected, more supported, and more loved. And finally, be patient with yourself. Love is a journey, not a destination. It's not something we can force. It's not something we can control. It's something that comes from within. And it's something that takes time. In conclusion, love is a fundamental human need. And understanding our cravings for love is essential for our emotional well-being. It's about connection, it's about belonging, and it's about feelings seen, heard, and understood. So I want to leave you with a question today. Are you craving love right now? Take a moment to reflect on why you might be craving love, what that means for you, and how you can start to nurture that craving in a healthy way. And if you've had an experience with love cravings, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. Share your story, share your struggles, and share your triumph. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more videos on emotional well-being and relationships. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.